Hey guys, welcome back to the Untitled channel, and this is your match preview of Watford versus Chelsea tomorrow, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. kickoff time in the Premier League. Now, obviously, like I said, we're heading into the Christmas period, people, so we're having these midweek Premier League games. This is when it normally happens around the December, end of November, through to January type thing. The fixture pileup from now until, I'd probably say, the Champions League round of 16 is about to be mad because obviously we've got the Club World Cup coming up. The draw happened. Obviously we'll be in the semi-finals automatically we'll face one of the three teams that will play each other. So yeah, it's about to be a madness this Christmas period, the January period, AFCON coming up. So yeah, guys, just buckle your seatbelts and get ready for the ride. Could be a long old road. So yeah, guys, if you do enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Turn those post notifications, follow my social media down below. And yeah, let's do this. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel done his press conference. Talked about, the fact that yesterday, big day for Chelsea. Obviously, the Ballon d'Or awards happened. Messi won it, in my opinion. He did deserve it, but that doesn't mean that Lewandowski didn't deserve it too. Whoever had won out the two for me would have deserved it. I think they both did more than enough to win it. Maybe Lewandowski deserved it slightly more. And I just feel like because of what happened in 2020 with the fact that, he won so many trophies, won the UEFA Men's Player of the Year, and then they cancelled the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Disgraceful, in my opinion. And yeah, Messi, the GOAT still. LM7, you understand, not CR7. Get out of here, fam. The GOAT. He's won his 7th Ballon d'Or. Obviously, Jorginho came third. In the Ballon d'Or rankings, well done to him. N'Golo Kante, I was surprised he finished in the top 5, I can't lie. Considering he's had injury prones here and there, the Euros of France wasn't great. I kind of thought he may have finished 7th or 8th, I cannot lie. But very happy to see him finish 5th. So yeah, the fact that that's the first time since 2012 that two midfielders from the same club have finished in the top 5, bro, Chelsea have the two best midfielders in the world. What can I say? Very happy with that. And obviously Chelsea won Club of the Year award, which is a new award that they've set out. I mean, okay, nice. I mean, I'm not really like, of course, Club of the Year, we're the best club in the world, but that as an award, I've just seen the award, like the way it looked. I'm not a fan. Just like the striker of the award thing with Lewandowski as well. That's just pity. That award is just pity for the fact that they know he's been robbed off a Ballon d'Or. So, it is what it is, people. Obviously, Sam Kerr came third, I think, in the women's Ballon d'Or as well. Alexis Putella won it for Barcelona. Obviously, they had a fantastic season, the women's Barcelona team. So, yeah, fair play to all these people. Thomas Tuchel did talk about it, saying it's a great achievement for us, the players, the staff, the owner, for everyone. And yeah, just to keep going and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just a very good achievement. And, also talked about the fact, Jorginho, Kante, and coming all these places and etc. etc. Check the press conference out, people. It's on Chelsea's YouTube channel. There's two things I do want to mainly talk about. One of them I will talk about during the lineup prediction, and then obviously this one I'm going to say now, which is obviously, look guys, injury news. We all know Cover's still out. Kante is still out technically. Obviously we all know Chilwell is out as well. But the big news, Thomas Tuchel said Reece James, Timo Werner, and who was the other player? Jorginho are all a doubt for tomorrow's game. And it just makes you think about what lineup he could potentially put out. Because obviously today, Reece James and Jorginho were pictured in training tonight. So it makes you think, will Tuchel play them tomorrow because they're doubts? Or will he save them for West Ham? Who knows what's going to happen? And yeah, let's just get into the lineup prediction now. This lineup was so difficult for me to predict based on the lineup he had put out on Sunday against Man United. And there's been so many debates on Twitter, and I've had a long, hard think about it. I can't seem to put a combined of what I think and what Tuchel thinks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I think Tuchel's going to do, and then I'm going to tell you which positions I think I would like to put in instead, but that I don't think Tuchel will do, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, in terms of what I think Tuchel's going to do, in goal, it's going to be Edouard Mendy. I think he's going to play a back three of Antonio Rudiger, Andreas Christensen. Look, Thiago Silva's played 3 games in a row. I have no doubt that he can do 4, but I think he'd want to save him for West Ham away. The form they're in is pretty mad. So, yeah, for me, Christensen comes in, and I think he's gonna put Trevor Chalobah in as well, as the right-sided centre back. I think that's gonna be the back three. Now the wing backs. This is the hard bit now. Based on what he said about Alonso today, based on what he said about him, I think he's gonna play Alonso at left wing back. I do not want that at all, and I'll get back to that position later on in the video. And at right wing back, people, you know what? I think it's one of two players. And I have a weird feeling it's going to be Pulisic who plays at right wing back tomorrow. I just have this sneaky, weird feeling tomorrow that Tuchel is going to try out Pulisic at right wing back and Alonso's going to be the left wing back. Me personally, no way. It could be Pulisic at right wing back with Trevor Chalobah on the bench with Aspilicueta because he hasn't played a game in a while. Who knows, innit? It's just one of them ones. But we'll see, innit? Now, me personally, wait. No, oh my god, I just messed up. I am so sorry, guys. I just messed up. That is not what I was thinking. So basically, Aspilicueta is going to play at right-sided centre-back with Andreas Christensen and Antonio Rudiger, not Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah is the one I want. But I think it's going to be Aspilicueta, at right-sided centre-back with Christensen and Rudiger. And then Pulisic's going to play at right wing-back and Alonso's going to play at left wing-back. That is what I think Tuchel is going to do, obviously. And then in the double pivot. Now, the fact that Jorginho's a doubt, I actually think he's still going to play. If fit, I think Tuchel will pick him alongside Ruben Loftus-Cheek. If Tuchel's thinking to himself, nope, we can't risk it, let's save him for West Ham, then it's going to be Saul and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I think that's simple. And in terms of the front three, personally, I think Lukaku is going to start this game. He needs a stat padding session. Before his injury, he hadn't scored in 8 games, which is a very big concern. So yeah, and the fact that he came on too late against Man United, for me, he needs some minutes in the tank. He needs to go back to bullying those defenders and getting the goals for us, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think Hudson-Odoi play on the left. I think Mason Mount's going to play on the right. And I think Romelu Lukaku is going to be the striker up top for Chelsea. So let me just give you a whole rebrand of what I think Tuchel is going to do, because you may have been confused with what I was saying before. So I think Tuchel's going to put Mendy in goal, Rudiger left-sided centre-back, Andreas Christensen and Aspilicueta as the back three. I think he's going to put Pulisic at right wing back. He's going to put Alonso at left wing back. He's going to put, if fit, Jorginho and Ruben. But if he doesn't want to risk Jorginho, it would be Saul and Ruben. And then I think a front three of Hudson-Odoi, Mason Mount, and Romelu Lukaku. Now, the reason why I say that is because, look, Mason Mount, first of all, I think he's going to want him to get back in the team now. He's been fit for, a while. Came on in the games against Juventus, came on the weekend against Man United, looked good. Started against Leicester City, wasn't as good, to be fair. And I think it's the time for him to start a game of football. I think that's what he's going to want to do. Callum Hudson-Odoi, look, one bad game out of like 8 games he's played. I don't think that warrants him getting dropped. So I think he's going to keep him in. And I think Lukaku, he's going to want to give Lukaku some minutes tomorrow. Although it wouldn't surprise me if he brought him on again and he started Kai Havertz. I wouldn't start Timo Werner in this game. No way. He is useless and there's been rumours about him leaving. Please leave this football club. I'm sorry, but I am tired and I'm done. In terms of what I want, people, now. Oh, and by the way, with the Pulisic right wing back thing, the fact that he looked good against Man United playing that position, Tuchel might think to himself, we need to go attacking against Watford. And I think it'd be very, very, very ludicrous of him to play Aspilicueta and Alonso as a pair. I think that would be horrible. Against Watford as well. Juventus is one thing, away from home. That's one thing. But against Watford, away, and those two, Aspi and Alonso, So I think he's going to want some pace in one of the wings, which is why I think he's going to play Pulisic there. And I think Reece James, me personally, I'm not putting him in this lineup at all. Not at all, because he needs a rest. The fact that he's a doubt makes me think, nope, Chilwell's already out. We can't have Reece James out as well, because if Reece James and Chilwell are out, we have got another problem on our hands, people, in terms of the wing-back position. So give Reece James the rest and get him to play on Sunday or Saturday early afternoon against West Ham. Do you understand? So yeah, in terms of, and obviously Alonso, based on what he said on the press conference, innit? So in terms of what I want to see, Mendy in goal, a back three of Rudiger, Christensen and Trevor Chalobah. He's 22 years old. He's definitely fit enough and old enough to be playing 4 games in a row. He will not lack tiredness like Thiago Silva could. Now, at right wing back, I want Azpilicueta there. Okay? At left wing back, I want Callum Hudson-Odoi there because I think Callum Hudson-Odoi would be better off playing as a left wing back rather than a right wing back. And I think with the wing back situation, I feel like at one point Hudson-Odoi will be playing the wing backs again. And I think if there's one side I want him to play, try him on the left. I think it's a position where he can drive. I think he can cut inside as well and link up the play instead of on the right wing back position. You know, he has to drive to the byline and cross a ball in. That's not him. I think at the left wing back, it can give him a bit more license to cut inside, you know, and try do his thing, you know, and put crosses in as well. Because I think he's better off the left-hand side than the right-hand side, especially if you're talking about the wing-back position. And, you know, Arsenal game in pre-season, people, in pre-season, the Arsenal game, bro, he was cooking down that left wing-back side. Everyone knows that. So, yeah, I'd say give him a chance there. The midfield pivot, personally, for me, I would rest Jorginho. I think the fact that he's a doubt, I think, again, rest him and leave him for West Ham to play that game because we cannot have Kante, Jorginho and Kovacic. Like, what's going on there? We can't. I cannot go into that West Ham game playing Ruben and Saul. I can't. I just can't. Okay? Against Watford, I can. I think I can survive that. I think I can be like, yeah, they can both do a job against Watford, surely. The only good thing about Watford is their attack. And even then, Dennis is a doubt who's been in good form, and Sai isn't going to be available. So the attack's going to be weak against us anyway. Do you understand? And then the front three, Ziyech for me plays on that right hand side. He keeps his place from the weekend. I gave him a 5 in my player ratings. Maybe I was a bit harsh. I think I would have maybe given him a 6 or a 7. I think he was better than I thought he was. You know, I watched a bit of the game again, and you know what? He was better than I thought he was. So I think Ziyech deserves to keep his place. I do think Lukaku should play and get his chance, and I think Mason Mount should be the one on that left hand side. So in terms of the changes I would make, instead of Pulisic, Azpilicueta, instead of Azpilicueta being at centre back, it can be Chalobah. Instead of Alonso being left wing back, put Cho there, and then everyone knows what happens in the midfield situation. And instead of putting Callum Hudson-Odoi in the wing, you just put him at wing back and have Ziyech come in with Mason Mount and Lukaku. So if you understand that, cool, innit? If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, guys, tell me your lineup prediction down below. Tell me your score prediction as well and your thoughts on Thomas Tuchel's press conference and etc. etc. My score prediction, I am going to go for a 3-0 Chelsea win. And hopefully we can just perform better in terms of just the fluid of our attack and hopefully get some goals for Romelu Lukaku and all the other players. And, you know, defenders can score goals, but I think we want our attackers too as well. And I know Thomas Tuchel made a comment about that as well. So, yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this preview, like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications. And yeah, guys, my head is spinning after literally what I even said myself. So I'll see you lot tomorrow for the player ratings and the match review. Peace.